Hello, and welcome to another episode of Level Die Neo E3 coverage. I came out with that super sick, high quality, high production video, and that's going to be the only one for a long time, so don't get used to it.
Until next year.
Until next year. Mike is back in the chair. Hello, Mike.
Hi.
How was your vacation?
It was good. Didn't have to do anything.
I know, exactly. Yeah, dude. Didn't make any money either, though. So we are going to cover the rest of E3 in this episode because every single other E3 was okay. It was okay. I think the high points of E3 were probably Xbox. They had some. I was a little disappointed because Fable 4 wasn't announced. I'm going to be forever salty until they announce it. So hopefully next year we'll get just an announcement. But Nintendo had some fucking great announcements this year. I wasn't expecting to be excited about Nintendo at all. So very excited.
The people I thought would do like okay ended up doing really well. And like the people who I thought would do really well just took a dump and like didn't perform it at all. So
who are the dumpers?
Well, you know everyone's favorite Bethesda, favorite company ever.
I literally watched all of Bethesda.
Their conference was pure trash.
It was bad, dude. The thing is, so we'll start with Bethesda then because we're on them right now. So Bethesda's E3 conference. What day was that? Was that day 2?
June 9th, so second day. Yep,
second day.
Because EA was on day 1.
EA was on day 1, yes, and then Xbox and Bethesda were same day.
Yep.
So Bethesda, they basically started their conference by saying, "Hey, we fucked up a lot this year. Thanks." And I'm just like, dude, stop making shitty things. Like,
right.
stop fucking up. And then you don't have to come out here and say, it just works. It doesn't just work. And Fallout 76 was a goddamn disaster. Dude, oh my God. Like the canvas bags and shit. And then, like, what did they do? They gave people less than $5 in the in-game shop where you couldn't even buy a digital canvas bag. So bad, Bethesda, bad. B-A-D, bad. Other announcements.
It was really weird for Fallout 76 because they were like, yeah, Fallout 76, it's pretty shitty, but the people who played it, they're really awesome. We have like the best community ever in Fallout 76, and it's like, it's really weird to start your conference saying like, yeah, we made a shitty game,
but thanks for playing our shitty game.
Yeah.
I do like that they announced a fucking battle royale though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That seems kind of cool, right? Weird.
It's like another battle royale.
Yeah, but you know, it's Fallout. I mean, I'm not going to play it. I mean, it's actually free on Xbox right now for this whole week, so maybe I will, but probably not.
Is the battle royale like released or is it
it's out, or at least it's a demo for it.
Oh, okay.
It's like probably not refined yet, but we have like a open test maybe. But everyone right now can go in and jump in. Me right now, I can go play it, which is cool. But I don't really care, so I'm not going to do that.
Right. There's other battle royale games that are probably way better than Fallout 76's.
Other battle royale games like Apex. I'll just fucking play Apex
or Fortnite.
Man, are we going to do a Fortnite episode at some point?
You have to get front on because I played that for like 2 hours.
Okay, so other announcements from Bethesda's E3 were Rage 2 DLC, but the DLC looked okay. I was very excited for Rage 2, but I have not purchased it yet. If somebody out there who wants to be my sugar daddy wants to buy it for me, that'd be cool. But it's never going to happen. So eventually I'll play it just like I eventually played Rage 1. A game that actually I was not expecting, and I like the creator and I like the company because I like their previous games. Tango Gameworks, they announced Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, it was
Oh
just
yeah.
a teaser. We didn't get any actual details on what the game is going to play like. They said it was sort of an action game with spooky shit in it. They didn't say it was. They said it was not survival horror, but they said that there would be scary things, and
Mhm.
they did say the word action. So I'm thinking it's going to be sort of a third-person shooter action game with horror elements. More probably like Resi 6, kind of like there are scary things. I mean, Resident Evil 6 isn't scary at all, but
The focus isn't on the scary, but
yeah,
it's
I would say the focus is probably going to be on like the cool shit that they're thinking of, like ghosts disappearing people and shit. So that I was actually like really surprised to see got announced because I didn't know if Tango was even a company anymore. Evil Within 2 was fucking amazing, but I bought it late. I bought it for $20, and I was like, shit, I should have bought this when it released, and I was hoping that Tango wouldn't like be blown up because Evil Within sort of failed. Arcane announced something lame looking. I don't really care.
was
Time
Doom
Loop.
during
Time Loop.
Bethesda or
Yeah,
was it
Doom was Bethesda as well.
that looked okay, I thought.
Yeah, I would. I played the first. I played Doom 2016. Thought it was pretty good. Still haven't beaten it because I just stopped caring like 65% of the way through. But it's fun. It's a good game.
I'm guessing Doom is mostly just like shoot everything in your path and keep going and like
Yeah, but
minimal
there's like
story.
that's like fun, and
Yeah.
they know what they're doing, and it is fun. But like literally, I get burnt out. I don't know. That's just
I
me
can see
though.
that.
It's a good game though. It's a fun fucking game. Um, so Doom Eternal, it just looks like Doom 2016 but bigger and improved. So cool. That should be fun. Shit. What was I saying before you said Doom?
Um
Not Ghostwire, but
Deathloop.
Arcane.
All
Arcane.
right.
Time Loop. Doesn't really look interesting to me at all, which is weird because I've played just about every single Arcane game. Arcane game. I loved both the Dishonoreds, and I thought the Moon one was okay. Prey. I thought that one was okay. I wasn't a huge fan. Dishonored was fun as fuck though.
You
You
think
don't.
that?
Yeah, you don't like it. So that's Bethesda rating out of 3 for E3, Mike, for Bethesda's E3. What's their rating?
I think a one's pretty high, but I guess I would have to give it a one because at least they had Doom and what was the first game? Ghostwire, which
Yeah.
was okay. So
Okay.
it was a theme with Bethesda and I guess Ubisoft to transition to Ubisoft. I think like with just about everything Bethesda showed, it was like mostly all teasers and like cinematics
Yeah.
because
They don't have
showed
anything
it.
coming right now.
Yeah, and it's like I get it with the whole like when you have like 40 minutes of E3 time, you need to like show a bunch of cool looking cinematics, but like
Yeah.
all the games that I came out of E3 like wanting to buy were ones that showed like a significant amount of gameplay,
Okay.
which we'll get
Name
into.
two.
And then,
Oh, in a later one?
yeah, and later
All right.
ones, Square
Okay.
Enix and Nintendo mostly.
Fucking Squeenix. Dude,
Hmm.
I have a lot to talk about when it comes to Squeenix. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
but-
So Ubi, they announced.
Wait, what was your 0 out of 3 rating for?
Oh,
Bethesda?
thank you. I would say 1 as well. So a
Okay.
33%. They announced one game that I'm looking forward to seeing more about, Ghostwire, and Rage. Eventually, I'm gonna get. So I'm into Rage. So Ubi announced
Watch
Legion.
Dogs right away.
We have Watch Dogs Legion, which
They spend a lot of time on Watch Dogs.
I don't give a shit about Watch Dogs at all. And Legion is like literally 4chan memes, dude, and bad ones. We are Legion. Come on. Lame. Don't care. So, and those games have been notoriously shitty. So
Yeah.
bad. The thing is Ubisoft will never greenlight a project unless they can at least make like 6 games. So there's going to be 3 more after this one's failed fucking launch and failed fucking game and failed everything. Watch Dogs 2, nobody even fucking remembers Watch Dogs 2 except for that fat, dumb, white, vaping villain that they had. Like, she's the man or whatever.
Didn't 2 just come out?
2 years ago.
Really?
For sure. Dude, look it up
Damn.
while I'm talking, but I guarantee that was at least 2 years ago. Did they announce an Assassin's Creed? I heard they might. I honestly did not watch anything of Ubi. They did Division, which I don't give a shit about. Division 1 was literally the definition of mediocre. So I hear that Division 2 is pretty good, but literally no one has been able to make a looter shooter as good as Borderlands. And I'm playing Borderlands on my TV right now, right before we started recording. So I give Borderlands a hard time because it's very, very flawed, and I can already see that Borderlands 3 is going to be a fucking disaster, and I'm going to hate a ton of shit in it. But there's something about it where I can just fucking play it for hours. I don't know. But there has never been a looter shooter as good as Borderlands. And Destiny is obviously shit. I mean, holy goddamn is that game bad.
And Anthem is like one of the biggest disasters of all time right now, too.
And they hyped it up to be like the Destiny Destroyer, and it was an even bigger shit show than fucking Andromeda.
I didn't watch the EA show in the beginning, but I went on the Anthem subreddit, and they were like bitching because Anthem got like 15 seconds of screen during the show. So they're like, the new expansion's coming.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah,
that's
thanks
the
for
end of
buying
fucking
it.
Anthem. Jesus, thanks for already giving us your money. This is what I hate about like people who bought Fallout 76, people who bought Anthem, people who bought like the First Division. These people are not doing their research, and they have bad taste. Okay, I will tell you right now, and I've said it multiple times on this podcast, my taste, listener, is better than yours. It just is. Okay, if you're someone who paid $60 for Fallout 76 after the disaster that was Fallout 4, you're fucking retarded. I don't care how fucking loud that was. You're retarded. Okay, if you paid for Division 2, which looks fucking mediocre, you're retarded. And if you're Anthem, dude, it looked bad. Watch any fucking YouTuber at the time that was playing the beta where they were trying to get people hyped for it. I did because I wanted to know more about it. It looked like ass.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when most of these E3 things, you can tell just by watching the trailer, like that game's gonna be shit. Because I remember like in like 2017 or 2018 when Anthem was on E3, I was like, this gameplay looks all cinematic and it looks like shit because he's just flying around and barely even shooting anything.
I was like, oh, this looks like fucking it wants to be Destiny.
Yeah.
So
guess what? It was, but worse.
Yeah, it was, but worse. It had potential too, dude. Oh my god, could it have been cool? Like robot
That's the thing with like any of these games. Like the Division could be really cool.
It could be fucking sweet. It could be really cool.
Like
but you know what?
Assassin's Creed games could be really good.
Assassin's Creed is done. They need to stop.
Yeah.
Actually, people say Odyssey is really good, but I don't care. It looks like ass to me.
Well, did you play Black Flag?
That's the best Assassin's Creed game,
well,
and it's the best pirate game ever made.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like, they made a really good pirate game, and they just completely abandoned it. Like, expand on that. Like, people really liked the pirate stuff.
Well, they did. They're making a game that uses only the ship combat as an entire game.
Oh, good for them.
But You don't get to board other ships or be a pirate or have a story. It's literally just sailing around in a boat doing the boat combat. So again, they're dropping the fucking ball.
Mhm.
Like, they're not getting what makes it cool. They're not getting what they should be doing. I literally just listened to the Captain Falcon Neo that we did yesterday. That's a fucking good game, okay? And I've never even made a goddamn video game before, okay? I know what makes a video game good. Black Flag was good because you could fucking do pirate shit. You were hanging out with pirates, and you could board other ships and fucking murk motherfuckers like a pirate. It was sick. And you were running around digging for buried treasure. It was cool as fuck. I loved it. It was so much goddamn fun sailing around, and then you could hit like the go fast button, and they would like sing fucking shanties. It was cool as shit. It was cool as shit. And they're fucking dropping the ball on everything else. Ubisoft, bad. Rating, 0. 0 out of 3. Don't care. What about you? Rating? Rating for Ubi. I think we lost Mike.
Nope, sorry about that. What'd you
He's
say?
back. What was your rating for Ubi? I said 0.
I still have a couple things I want to say.
Oh, please keep going
well,
then.
I think this was the Watch Dogs game, but they like I said, they spent a good amount of time on it. I think one of the really cool things I liked about what they were saying was that they were like, any NPC in the game, you can like take over them, and all of a sudden they become the main character of the story, and they have their own voice and all that. I was like, that's really cool. I like that, but
why do you like that?
Because like, hey, there's this really cool guy across the street, and I want to take him, and then you take him, and he has a really cool voice, and then you basically role play as that guy about what you want to do as him.
Cool. Okay.
But knowing it's Ubisoft, and like you said, they're probably going to drop the ball, and there's only going to be like 10 voice actors total for like 30 different people, or there's going to be only like 12 different character models that you can pick from. So
yeah, I can see that.
Really cool concept, but it's probably going to be bad. The new Rainbow Six game is like a co-op horror game, which
the co-op zombie shooter.
It was like a 30-second teaser, and it's a teaser. We didn't see any gameplay, but I think that looks really cool just from the concept alone.
I think last year I'm misremembering this, but they did an event in Rainbow Six Siege, or they teased it last year too, them making a co-op zombie shooter with like essentially the exact same gameplay as Siege. And I do think that sounds pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I'll totally get that.
Siege is the #1 first-person shooter out right now, according to metrics, I'm pretty sure.
For like total people playing?
Or for competitive play. And pretty sure, yeah. It is
I can see why.
The #1, I'm pretty sure. And it's because despite it having sort of a poor launch, and this goes for For Honor too, something that I can give props to Ubi for is Rainbow Six and For Honor both had bad launches and were disliked universally in their beginnings. But Ubisoft did not give up on them, and in fact pushed more money into them and supported them. And then what happened? They fucking got a huge boost in numbers because they got time to improve the game. Instead of just going, well, this was a failure, throw it in the trash. They were like, okay, we can fix this. Obviously, For Honor is still hot garbage and will never be fixed, and we need a sequel. Rainbow Six Siege has come a long way to the point where it's turbo playable, but it's full with SJW bullshit, and there should not be a fat fucking operator. I'm going to say it right now. She's fucking huge, dude. She's like a bus. There's no goddamn way she's the best person in Ausland. No fucking way.
Inclusivity, right?
Hashtag inclusivity. All right. Anything else for you?
I guess to go back on the Bethesda one, I'll give them a 0 out of 3 because there's
Oh
literally
shit!
nothing that I wanted to get from Bethesda. But for
Yes.
Ubisoft, there's at least 1 or 2 games I think look interesting, so I'll give them a 1 out of 3.
Okay. All right. So that's basically what our judgment system is. If there's a few games we think is cool, 1. If there's no games, 0. If more than half the games are good to go, 2. And if all of the games look lit, 3. So no one's getting a 3. Just going to say that. So,
Okay.
Squeenix, are we doing Squeenix?
Yep.
All right, Square Enix's E3. Now, I watched this whole E3 because I was actually pretty stoked on it for some reason. I don't really know why. They announced the big first thing that they did was Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Right away.
And it looked fucking awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
It looked really, really cool. But Square Enix, and I'm gonna bring this up at least 2 more times during this part. Square Enix hates America. And that is because all of the fucking games I want coming out of Square Enix are PS4 exclusive. And that means Jap exclusive. The next game that I want to talk about, Last Remnant remake or remastered, Nintendo PS4. Fuck
You gotta
you.
get Nintendo then.
I want to play Last Remnant, and that's actually one of the reasons I'm going to get a Nintendo Switch as well. Is I want Last Remnant really bad, really fucking bad. All right, so Final
let's
Fantasy
talk
VII looked
let's talk about
fucking
7.
awesome. It looked awesome. The combat looks sick. It looks gorgeous. Did I see character switching at some point during
Yes,
that?
he played as Barrett for a while. I don't know if it was like part of the story boss fight where he was forced to play as Barrett.
No,
but
I think what they're doing is the Final Fantasy 15 sort of in one of the DLCs for Final Fantasy 15, it allowed you at any time to switch to any of the other 3 party members and use their moves, their movesets, and their weapons. At any time you could do it. And I'm assuming they're going to do the same thing for Final Fantasy 7. So that you can play as Tifa, so that you can play as Baron. Is it Baron?
Barrett.
Barrett. So that you can play as Barrett or you can play as Cloud.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
And this was
I thought that was fucking
one of my
cool.
Yeah, one of my biggest gripes with Final Fantasy 13, which we haven't done yet, by the way.
Nope, we haven't.
Which was you can't switch between your character while you're fighting, so you're stuck
only
as
play
your
as
main
Lightning.
leader.
Yeah.
So like this right away takes like my main gripe about 13 and just gives it to me, which
Right.
I'm really hyped for. Then they also as far as the battle system goes, they combined a lot from the previous battle systems. So like you said with 15, they allow you to switch your character, and they added the stagger system from 13, which we didn't really get to see because by the time they staggered the boss, he was like at 1% HP, so it didn't matter.
Mhm.
And
I didn't actually notice that.
yeah, they briefly mentioned the stagger system, and
Okay, cool. I really like the stagger from Final Fantasy 13.
and they made it so you can freely move your character too. You
Yeah.
can walk around, and they
Now, is the combat like an ATB, Final Fantasy 13, or is it an action game like Kingdom Hearts? I was literally watching it while driving my car, so
Yeah,
I couldn't
so
really tell.
I'll explain it. So
Yeah, break it down.
it's the base combat is basically Kingdom Hearts. So you run at your enemy and like mash the X button to attack them and do all that stuff. But there is a bar on the bottom right that's gradually filling. I don't know if it's time based or if it's based off of like the amount of
Damage or
attacks and
something?
damage you do. Yeah, but once the ATB bar fills, you can have multiple bars too, but you can expend a bar. And then you can do like a magic attack. You can use an item. You can do a special attack.
So you can do like your slash move that Omni Slash that fucking Cloud has.
If you saw during the gameplay, when he would use an ATB bar, the entire game would freeze. And during that time, that's basically your strategy time, where you can basically choose what you want to use.
Okay.
And then once you choose what you want to use, one of your bars is depleted, and you have like 3 bars or something. So
that sounds pretty fucking badass, dude.
yeah, it looked really cool.
a mixture between ATB and KH action.
Mhm.
That
And
sounds
then
fucking
also
awesome.
during the boss fight, they also introduced some other mechanics that weren't in base 7, such as like the boss is like charging up an attack, so you have to hide behind cover, so you have to manually go behind cover. It's
Yeah,
not that advanced.
manually avoid the charge move.
Yeah, and then the boss would like fly on top of or fly on a wall, so you would have to switch to Barret and like charge up his Gatling gun arm and shoot it down to get it to come back to you. So just stuff like that.
It sounds badass.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time on it, which
Hell yeah, they spent like 20 minutes on it.
yeah, which was deserved because that's their main game.
It literally is their biggest project right
Yeah.
now. Okay, so did you play Final Fantasy VII?
No,
Me neither.
I've seen like the first 2 hours of gameplay.
So now that Final Fantasy VII remastered, Final Fantasy VIII remastered, Final Fantasy IX remastered, and Final Fantasy X are all on Xbox,
Mhm.
thinking, well, I have 9 on PS1, so I won't get that, and I have 10 on PS2, so I won't do that one. But 7 and 8, I've been really wanting to play 8. 8 looks good to me.
I've been kind of wanting to play 8,
and
which people consider like one of the worst.
Ones. But the people who love it better than every other Final Fantasy to date.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I'm gonna land on it, but I really I think it's like $20 or $30 a pop. But I also have been dabbling with PS1 emulation on this old PC, as you know, because I'm working on a certain game that we won't mention because I want it to be a surprise when we eventually record it. I'd like to try and see if I can emulate 7 and if I can emulate 8, and then I don't even got to pay for them. And then this
You
laptop,
probably could.
I think I might be able to. If I can run that game, which has a lot of visuals, man, for like a turn-based RPG.
A lot of special effects. Too.
Lots of effects. So if that works, I'm thinking honestly 7 and 8 might work, but I do think 7 and 8 are bigger games. So we'll see. But I'm really excited about that. And then I'm literally never going to turn this laptop off, and I'm going to have to run through a bunch of PS1 games. But it's super hard. I don't like emulating, man. I like playing on console. I really do, man. I really like sitting back with a controller on the couch playing. I have like a weird button mapping for my computer. Ugh, I hate it. But
it's just something too. Like I have a PC, but I would much prefer if I had the option to play games on a controller on the TV instead, because I just think it feels more natural to me.
Me too, because I think we both grew up as console players. I mean, you play PC almost exclusively now, aside from your Switch. But, I played consoles up until high school, basically, or the end of middle school, So I've mostly been a console player, and now I'm back to consoles since my computer blew up. And I love it. God damn, do I love playing on console. It's great. All right, so they announced Last Remnant. So Final Fantasy VII, give that its own rating out of 3 right now based on hype level.
I'll do 2 out of 3. Cause,
I'm also going to say 2 out of 3.
They're not releasing the full game, and they're doing it in like package deals or whatever, which I'm not excited for. So
they're going to do episodes, and I'm thinking that they might stop that. Did they say that again this year? Because I know that they announced that 3 or whatever years ago when they
didn't
first
announce
it,
but I doubt they stopped it because they probably just didn't want it to be a downer by also announcing it again.
Well, I would. Yeah. I wonder how that's gonna work. Like when is the episode going to end? Like,
well, the original Final Fantasy VII, I believe, was across a couple discs, so maybe they're just doing it based on that.
Maybe. That'd be kind of cool, though. That'd be kind of nostalgic, don't you think? If you think about it like that. Plug in episode 2. That'd be kind of cool. But I would say 2 as well for me. It looks hype. I've never played 7, so I want to play 7 before I play this one. And I want to play 8 really bad because they just got re-announced. Then they went on to announce some smaller games. They announced Last Remnant Remastered for Switch, which... very cool. I think Last Remnant is probably one of the best RPGs ever made. and haven't even beaten it, and it's super hard, and it's so goddamn fun that, like, literally the combat in that game is fucking amazing. Love it. So it's one of the reasons I'm going to get a Switch, and we'll get into the main reason I'm going to get a Switch in a little bit. And then they did Dragon Quest Builders, which I don't care about.
I think it looks pretty cool.
But people like that game, so cool for them. But it's not on.
Was Dragon Quest 9? Oh no, that was the Switch.
And
version.
10. That was Switch.
Nintendo.
That
Yeah,
was the
okay.
Nintendo stuff.
Because it's already released.
I don't really remember anything else for Squeenix.
Crystal Chronicles remastered
Oh, yeah, I
for the
don't care
Switch
about
also.
that.
Looks cool. I never played it though. At least original.
Okay. So the main things, the main thing from Square Enix was Final Fantasy VII,
Yeah.
and it looked badass. So what is Square
yeah.
Enix's rating out of 3?
2 out of 3. They just needed to announce one game for it to be good, and they did
Yeah.
that. So 2 out of 3.
All right. I'm gonna give it 2 out of 3 as well, because last
I don't
time
want
on
them to be on the
Switch-
same level as Ubisoft with the 1 out of 3.
Ouch. Yeah. Okay. So now let's do. I think all that's left is Nintendo, right? And then we can do Devolver, but Devolver was trash. I don't give a shit about Devolver.
PC gaming show,
Yeah.
Devolver, which I didn't watch either of those.
Yeah, I don't watch either of those. I fast forwarded through Devolver, and it was Devolver. So let's do Nintendo, the final one, the one that I was expecting the least from, and that because I don't give a shit about Nintendo. If anybody knows me, they should know that I give absolutely zero fucks about anything Nintendo. I think they make the same games every year. I think that Mario and Zelda are the only games they fucking make, and it fucking irritates me. So I don't give a shit about Nintendo, and I was expecting absolutely fucking nothing from their E3. But I watched it, and I was fucking hype over it.
Hype?
Literally, the most hype that I have been all of E3 came from the Nintendo press conference. So that was cool.
So tell me
because-
why.
I would love to tell you why, Mike. Let's get into it. So I don't remember the fucking first game they talked about.
Might have been Luigi's Mansion. I'm not too sure. though.
Something I don't give a shit about. And then I heard a voice, just a voice that I recognized. And so I was listening to this in my car as well. And I was like, why does that person sound like Travis Touchdown? And then he went, Henshin! And he turned
it
into a
was.
fucking robot. And then he did some cool shit. And then he landed. And then he took off the suit. And it was Travis Touchdown. And I was like, literally, I had to hold my mouth and scream because
While
I
you were
saw
driving?
Travis. I actually might have been waiting for my wife at this point,
Oh, okay.
but I was literally like, "No fucking way! No fucking way! No!" And then he was just like, "And I'm a hero. Start the game." And then fucking No More Heroes 3. And I was just like, okay, cool. Nintendo wins E3. I literally was like, that's it. Nintendo had the best E3. I'm buying a fucking Switch. And it was announced for 2020. Next year, dog. And the reason they're able to make a No More Heroes 3 is because No More Heroes Travis Strikes Back fucking sold really well and got super good reviews. Like, literally no one expected it to be good. I didn't even expect it to be good. I was on the fence. If it was going to be good, if I felt that was going to be like a game that I would love to play over and over, I was literally going to buy a Switch the day that No More Heroes Travis Strikes Again came out. But I followed the production cycle, and it didn't look very good to me. So I didn't get it. But it made enough money to give Grasshopper the amount of time and the amount of money they needed to announce and build a real No More Heroes sequel.
Was Travis Strikes Again like the? It wasn't like a full game. It was like a WiiWare game, wasn't it? Or
No, it was
Nintendo
a
Shop game?
full game. It just had a completely different style than every other game.
Okay.
It essentially had a bunch of different types of gameplay styles because essentially the story was Travis goes into a video game system.
Hmm.
So it was a top-down like hack and slash game
Yeah,
instead of a
because
third-person 3D hack and slash game.
I haven't played No More Heroes 1 or 2, but I
Yeah.
noticed the gameplay was completely different from the first two. So I was like, this kind of looks like a mobile game.
Yeah, it did, and that
And
was
it
one of the
kinda-
reasons
and
why I
kind of
didn't
looks
get it.
shitty.
Yeah, and that's also why I didn't get it. It looked kind of shitty. But
Yeah.
apparently, like the writing and the story was actually pretty fucking good. So, and people bought it because they want No More Heroes. So they announced No More Heroes 3, and I literally almost shit my pants. And I was so fucking excited because I didn't expect it at all, dude. Like all I wanted this year was Fable 4, and it didn't get announced. So I was on the disappointment train, and I didn't really give a shit about anything else this year. No More Heroes 3 got announced, and I was like, holy fuck, go Nintendo, badass. That means that fucking maybe we'll get No More Heroes in Smash. Maybe.
Travis
dude.
for Smash.
So
maybe.
dude, literally every comment on the video for the No More Heroes 3 trailer was like, okay, cool. He's got his own new game. Rad. Nintendo, Sakurai. What the fuck? What the fuck? Put him in fucking Smash.
He'll be another sword character.
Fuck
for
off.
Smash.
Fuck off, okay? But he's different, though.
Oh, he's different.
He's different. Because he could have the fucking motorcycle, Wario style. He could have he has a beam katana. He fights a little bit different. He's got wrestling moves, okay? It doesn't just have to be fucking, what's that chick that shouldn't even be in fucking Smash?
Lucina.
Yeah. No. No, not the princess, the sword fighter chick. Like all those
It's
fucking
Lucina.
Fire Emblem characters. There should
Lucina.
be one. Is that her?
Yeah.
Blonde? Black outfit?
Black outfit and
Or
blonde. What?
purple? She's like got like white hair. Right?
I'll send you a picture of
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Lucina
So,
right now. I mean, I guess that's cool because pretty much No More Heroes is like the only thing third party wise to come out of the Wii to like survive.
Seriously.
the Wii, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, that chick, but that's just like that a female No, there's another chick though. What's another chick Fire Emblem character?
Oh, Corrin.
Yeah, Corinne. That bitch. She should not
Yeah.
be in Smash.
I agree with that too.
They should just delete her.
They should-
Oh, you know what
They should
Suda
chop
said?
half the Fire
So,
Emblem
Suda,
stuff.
who is the director of No More Heroes, he was doing an interview recently, and it was just like 21 quick questions for Suda. And one of them was like, hey, what's your least favorite Smash character? And he said, Luigi. And then he's like, what character would you cut from Smash to get Travis in? And he was like, Luigi. And so I was like, yeah, dog, fuck Luigi. Put Travis in, but fuck Corinne more. Fuck half the Fire Emblem characters. Dude, the Dragon Quest dude looks like fucking a Fire Emblem character.
He
Like,
basically is.
stop making sword-based characters. Delete
Anime
half the
swordsman.
fucking sword characters. There should be some fucking spear Fire Emblem characters. There should be an axe Fire Emblem character, and there should be a horse-based Fire Emblem character
Or a bow
in
character.
Smash. That would be sick as fuck.
But no, we need 6 sword characters.
But I do want Travis for Smash. I told you that I would buy a Switch if Travis got announced for Smash, but he got something even better. He's getting his own game. So fucking stoked about that.
All right.
Next,
Waiting
they
for that
talk-
Switch purchase.
I can't wait. It's probably going to be Christmas or Black Friday. So they announced some more games I don't give a shit about. Mike, you're more into the Nintendo thing. What were some games? And then we'll talk about like the biggest, best, aside from No More Heroes 3 reveal from the Nintendo treehouse.
Well, I don't know which one you're talking about, so I'll just ramble through some games.
I'm talking about Raring to Go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get to that last.
Yeah, that was the last thing, so I want to get to that last, which I think is fucking awesome. Luigi's Mansion 3, don't care. Dragon Quest Builders, again, don't care. Dragon Quest 9 and 10, I'm pretty sure. I haven't played 1 through 10, so don't care. I hear they're good, though, but I haven't played
The
them.
Dragon Quest 9 looked really good. They also the Switch version is supposedly the definitive edition, and what they're doing is they're making the entire game
Oh,
basically
you can
a
do a retro
top-down
style too.
Yeah, a top-down like
Yeah.
16-bit RPG, which
Which is pretty cool.
basically changes how you play the entire game. I would
Like, what a
think,
weird thing, right?
and people like that, so
Yeah,
that's
but
cool.
and that seemed really cool. That was like such a. I was like, wow, really? Like, they're gonna
Hmm.
make the whole game again in RPG Maker. Like, that's cool. Like, what a
Yeah,
weird thing to do. So that if like you prefer, excuse me, if you prefer the old style of graphics over the new sort of like Dragon Ball Z look, because that's the artist, just play it like that, which is cool. I'm into that. I thought that was cool.
yeah. It basically gives you like I would think a
A second
second
playthrough.
playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Um.
free, basically. I mean, like,
Other yeah. Other games, Animal Crossing.
oh yeah, that
You
actually
like
looked
that?
good. That actually looked good.
Have
I'll
you played
probably get
Animal
that
Crossing?
because I think yeah, I've played Animal Crossing multiple times on multiple consoles. I get burned out, but I think my wife might like it, so I'm thinking maybe I would get it for the Switch so that she can log in every day and play it. I
Yeah.
don't know, give her something to do.
Um. What the basically the different thing they're doing in this one is it's an island setting, and it's basically like a back to basics type thing where you're basically starting from scratch and you have to craft all your own stuff and build your own house and build your own town.
Yeah, it
So
looked cool, and then Nook still manages to fuck you somehow.
yeah, still
That was like
manages
the final
to fuck
joke
you
of
over.
that trailer was like, okay, the workbench and the tools and the supplies and the campsite and the logs that'll run you to about 469,000 bells.
Yep.
Thanks.
Good
I'm
luck
just
spending a month paying that off.
fuck, Nook, what the fuck? But literally, Animal Crossing is a girls' game. Not to be a misogynist, but I know multiple girls and zero men who like are diehard fans of Animal Crossing,
Yeah,
like to the point where they have played every version for years because they just can't get enough of it. And
it's kind of a niche game because
so
I
niche.
I played Animal Crossing on the DS for about like half a year, but it's just one of those games where it's like you basically have to log in like
Yeah, and I
every
hate
day or
that.
at least every other day, or else like if you spend a month without logging in, your entire town's filled with weeds and you feel like shit, and you have to spend like 2 hours picking all the weeds, or else like you don't want to play anymore because all
It
the
looks like
weeds are
ass
plaguing
and
your
everybody's
town.
gone. Yeah,
Uh,
and that was something
and
I didn't like. I think they should make another Harvest Moon. I was always more of a Harvest Moon player. I think Switch needs a new Harvest Moon. But I
Okay.
think Harvest Moon is fucking dead. It's dead forever.
Yeah, they tried to make a couple games for the Wii, and I think they failed. So it's probably just
They
dead at
did
this point.
like Crystal Harvest or whatever, like some weird
Yeah.
futuristic one that turned out to be ass.
They also Astral Chain, which I guess
Oh.
looks cool.
That looks weird. I would play it though.
Yeah, I didn't look too much into it because it doesn't look like my type of game. But you want to talk about it?
People are like connected to demons or some shit. There's some sort of astral based chain, and
Yeah, and you're
it looks
two
like-
police officers, and you're like fighting crime and stuff.
So it sounded cool, looked kind of cool, looked interesting enough to like. I'll look up videos as it gets closer to announcement, and as I get closer to buying myself a Switch, and and we'll see if I get it or not because I need to build up a library of shit to play for this Switch. So it's definitely going to be No More Heroes 3, Last Remnant remastered. Probably
Animal
going to
Crossing for
get,
your life.
and then Animal Crossing for my wife, Mario Kart 8 because she loves Mario Kart, and I'll play that with her. And since it comes with 2 controllers, basically to start, her and I are going to be able to play. Her and I are going to be able to play Mario Kart day one. So I was thinking about getting a Mario Kart bundle so that we could play Mario Kart day one. And it comes
Smart.
with, the because you can play it on one Joy-Con. So that means that we can play together. So good idea, Nintendo. I gave you a lot of flack when the Joy-Cons and the Switch was announced, but I'm starting to see the benefit of it. That was it. And then they announced
No.
Whoa.
No.
Really?
There's some more stuff here.
Okay. What
So-
else was there?
So some of the lesser stuff. So first one that I'm really excited for, which they announced, Collection of Mana, which I'm surprised wasn't in the Square Enix conference because it's a Square Enix game. But
Have you
it's
played those?
basically I've played Secret of Mana for the Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, you know what? You told me to fucking play that. Wait,
Yeah,
that's a it's a collection of the Secret of Mana games?
all three. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So one, which I believe was for the NES, Secret of Mana, which was for the SNES. Then
Yeah.
Secret of Mana 2, which was also for the SNES, but that one was never released. So
Weird.
basically, by buying the collection, we get the third game translated into English, and we can finally play it if we didn't already play it with
You
the
didn't buy like a
translated
fan
ROM.
sub or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also to that, they announced along with that Trials of Mana, which is a complete remake of the third game, which we never played.
So
So
you get the third game twice.
yeah, if I want to buy the remastered version, or I can just play the Collection of Mana, which I'm probably going to buy both because both look pretty good.
Yeah, dude, and you love Secret of Mana, so
Yeah, and
you gotta play that.
you scroll up Dauntless for the Switch, which is laughable. Witcher 3, so you can play
Oh
Witcher 3
yeah!
at like
Oh
520p.
shit, dude! I was like, "There's no fucking goddamn way." What I'm seeing right now is The Witcher 3 for the Switch. I thought it was gonna be fucking Geralt in Smash. No, it's fucking The Witcher 3, dude. How the fuck is that game on Switch?
Who knows? But I guess you just downsize it to like 520p and you get to play it on whenever you want.
That's wild, dude. That's
Yeah,
fucking crazy. It's probably
which
gonna.
which is weird because Witcher 1 and 2 isn't on Switch, so I guess just straight play the third one.
You don't need to play the first or second one.
Are they bad?
No, they just essentially you can go into the third one without playing any of the other ones because of the way they set up the story and wrote it. But I don't think you can play the second one without the first one. Or no, actually, I think every single fucking Witcher game you can play standalone by itself. Who gives a fuck? Straight up, with little to no issue. Are you gone again?
No, I'm back.
You're back,
Keep
which means
keep
you
getting
were
interrupted.
gone.
Yeah,
Is it the
so
dog fucking throwing up on your bed or something?
no, we're fine.
That just happened. That just happened to me a few days ago. We both got woken up by my dog going, and I'm
to
just like,
wash
"Oh,
the
what the
sheets.
fuck?" And then she threw up on the bed. I was like, "God damn it, fuck!"
Okay.
Like 2 in the goddamn morning, dude. Fuck. All right, continue.
So
You
then-
obviously have more info than me.
Elder Scrolls Blades, which looks like shit because it's basically a mobile game.
Lame. Don't care.
RE5 and 6.
Oh shit! I was actually excited for that. I love RE. I just bought RE6 again.
So you can buy it again.
I'll
for the
probably
Switch.
buy it again. And I just recently, within the last month, played all the way through Resident Evil 5 again and beat it for like the 5th fucking time. And then I just beat some of the RE6 campaigns and played a fuck ton of Mercenaries. Yeah, I love RE6.
Does RE6 go up?
Yeah, it's co-op.
Oh yeah, so you can get your wife to play with you on the Switch too. Then she can scream at all the zombies.
We would need another set of Joy-Cons though.
Oh, because you need to. Okay.
Need to. But
And then
she
go
would
ahead.
be fucking terrible at that game.
I bet.
I tell you that right fucking now. She'd be dead a lot.
So last 3 games besides the Banjo reveal is
Oh, you fucking ruined it.
sorry I spoiled it. Fire Emblem 3 Heroes, which I am super excited for
You
because
love Fire Emblem?
it looks really good and it's a departure from the last what do you call it? Like the style of games they were going for on the 3DS with Awakening and Conquest.
Oh, which was
and
sort of like
Fates.
the waifu make baby simulator.
Yeah.
things.
So Conquest and Fates, they not Fates, Awakening, they really heavily focused on like supporting your various units together so you can make babies, and then those babies are really powerful units, which are like the best units in the game besides your main avatar character. But with 3 houses, as far as we know yet, and I think it's confirmed, there are no children units.
Sweet.
But the thing I think is really cool is with the name Three Houses, there's like three factions, and you pick a faction like from the start, and you play the entire game like from their perspective. I'm guessing.
Oh, and you know what? That takes me to the fucking Brave Exvius thing from Square Enix. That game that they're basing off of off the Brave Exvius universe. That's like an actual full-on fucking strategy RPG game where you can play as one of 8 fucking factions. That seems cool as shit.
Yeah, and the chat I was in for E3, they were like, "Oh, this is a Fire Emblem Three Fates ripoff." That's basically what it was.
That's awesome.
And
Maybe I'll play that. Well, that one's coming out for Switch, so maybe I'll fucking get
it's coming out in like 2 months.
Oh
But
shit!
yeah, you pick a main character, and each character has like special units that pertain to like their house.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Is there an
And-
axe? Is there an axe and spear house?
Yeah, so the main girl is an axe user.
Yes.
The blue boy is a spear user, so like a soldier, and the yellow boy is a bow user.
Damn it!
So,
that means I'm gonna have to at least play it twice. One for the axe, one for the spear. Don't care about the bow.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same thing. I don't know if I want to play the spear guy or the axe girl, but probably the spear guy. And yeah, so each class has their own units, special units, and you basically it's like a Hogwarts mini waifu simulator where you can like
yes.
talk to your.
Why do you say Hogwarts?
Oh, because all 3 of the main characters, they're coming together in like this monastery or something, and you're basically a teacher, and you teach all these units.
Oh wait, is that the
Skills.
Let's Come Back in 5 years trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Then
not paying I was driving at that point. So
Yeah, so what people are theorizing is that like, you know, you play like the first half of the game where everything's all hunky dory, like, oh, it's all fine, we're all learning together in this school, and then like
and then the next half is literally pick somebody and everyone else is gonna die.
No, I think you pick somebody at the start.
Oh.
That's what I'm guessing. But
well, yeah.
after the 5 years, people are guessing it's going to be an all-out war between the 3 factions, and then you're going to be.
That's what it seemed like, because it showed like the transfer of time, and it was like the worst reunion ever. And that's like, well, that means they're all going to kill each other, like obviously, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
and through further gameplay footage they showed of this game at the Nintendo Treehouse, you're actually fighting some of the units that you didn't pick from the other houses.
okay.
So I think that's a really cool concept. They tried to do that in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, but it wasn't done that well, even though I still really liked it.
You're a huge Fire Emblem fan.
I've played like half of them, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get into it. I like those games. What was that? That Game Boy Advance military game with like the tanks.
Advance Wars.
Oh, that game was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those games. I like strategy games like that. Big fan.
I do too.
Big fan of that.
Civ 5, all those games.
Yeah, I love.
So yeah, whenever you get the Switch, get that whenever you can. I think.
What, Civ 5?
No,
Oh.
we'll get Civ. Everyone loves Civ 5. Right? Yeah, no, get Three Houses. I think that game's gonna be really good.
Well, I'm gonna get it. Is there gonna be multiplayer?
We don't know yet.
Dude, that would be
Probably
cool,
not.
right? Set up your own sort of thing and fight somebody else. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right, what else? What else announcements we got? You clearly watched Nintendo better than me, so
Yeah, last 2 is the Link's Awakening remake,
don't care.
remaster, whatever. Yeah,
And
it's
then
just
the
a-
announcement for Breath of the Wild sequel. Don't care.
oh yeah, I forgot about
and
that.
And then
And then Pokemon Sword and Shield gameplay was also
Oh.
shown.
yeah, you know what?
That look
Don't
like
care.
it looks like ass, but
But
it's an open world
fans are gonna
Pokemon
get it,
game.
dude. Pokemon
Yeah, it's an
fans
open
are
world Pokemon
fans.
game, so people are probably gonna like it.
Dude, Pokemon games are Pokemon games. Pokemon players play them. My uncle
Yeah.
still buys just about one Pokemon game out of all the released Pokemon games as they come out. So
Yeah, and so people don't get on my case when I say it looks like ass. Like the graphics look like ass. The gameplay they showed actually looks good.
nobody's gonna get on your ass because no one watches this show.
Yeah. Well, I'm just clearing my
Preemptively
bases here.
stopping it. Maybe in 3 years, more than just people I know will watch this show.
Mhm. Yeah, so
So-
Fern doesn't. Pokemon looked really good.
Pokemon. So
You wanna
then
get
we
into
got one of the things that I think everyone was really excited about, but I was disappointed. Well, I was like either way. So we got an ultimate. We got a Smash Ultimate character reveal, and obviously, I've stated it before. I have a character that I want to get in Smash, and he's never going to get it in, so I'm starting to lose hope. Mike and other memers wanted fucking Steve from Minecraft.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm honestly thinking that it could still be a possibility because of the cross-platform play between Minecraft and Xbox and all the cool stuff that Xbox and Minecraft are doing, or Xbox and Nintendo are doing. But we got something that people expected to happen, but is still really cool to see happen. We got the announcement that Banjo-Kazooie is coming to Smash. And it was a really good reveal trailer because it was all focused on the Kongs. And, you know, Banjo and the Kong games were very similar, I feel.
They were made by the same company.
Oh, well, there you go.
That made Banjo.
Yeah. Okay. So even
there's
better.
There's a lot of really cool intricacies I can say after you're done that have to do with this trailer too.
Throw it down. I'm done. I announced it. You break it down for us.
When you say a lot of people were expecting Banjo to get in, that's true, but also people were like, you know, he hasn't had a game in the past 20 years, so it's not going to happen. So when we're all saying like, oh, we were expecting Banjo, it's like, we were expecting Banjo, but we all thought in the back of our mind like it's never going to happen, that type of thing.
Right.
So when he gets revealed, it's like, oh yeah, we expected that, but
yeah, we knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. Come on.
It was the feeling for the Banjo getting in was basically the same for me when King K. Rool got announced.
Oh shit, you were hyped as fuck when King K got in.
Oh yeah. Because I said it before, like the only person I want in this game is King K. Rool, but I was also like probably thinking like, oh, he's not going to get in because of the same reasons why I said for Banjo, like he hasn't been a character
star. He hasn't been a star in anything in a long time.
He hasn't been in a he hasn't been like the villain in a Donkey Kong game since like Donkey Kong 64 if you don't count the handheld game. So it's like again like 20 years since he's been in a game.
Right.
So when King K. Rool got in, I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I remember really when it got announced. I was like, oh boy, here we go. And then you literally mained King K. Like, yeah, I remember. I fucking remember for sure.
But did you watch the King K. Rool trailer?
No, I might have. It's been a while.
Yeah, okay, well, if you have time, go and watch it because the Banjo-Kazooie trailer is the exact same reveal trailer as King K. Rool's.
Oh, really?
So the joke with the Banjo trailer was like, it's the exact same thing. So when they show like the whole like villains thing in the front where they show like Ganondorf and Bowser and Wolf and all that, they added the King K. Rool still in because he had already gotten in. He wasn't in that during the King K. Rool trailer.
Right.
Because they were hyping it up like, oh, it's all the villains. And then they show Donkey Kong and you're like, oh my God, the Donkey Kong villain's going to make it in. And then King K. Rool comes in.
Uh-huh.
But during the King K. Rool trailer, they fake you out because they show King K. Rool's silhouette like they show Banjo's silhouette. And they like how Duck Hunt faked you out with Banjo. Like King DDD faked you out with King K. Rool. So it's like a joke where it's like, oh my God, King K. Rool's making it in. And then he did. And they show King DDD. And
okay.
Yeah, and then King K. Rool later comes in, like punches DDD out of the way, like Banjo came in and punched Duck Hunt out of the way, and then it was like, oh shit, King K. Rool's actually in. So when you're watching the entire Banjo trailer, you're like, this is the exact same thing. And then
we're getting something like were you thinking, oh shit, we're gonna get another Donkey Kong character? Or were you thinking
I knew it was Banjo right away. Banjo. Yeah, I knew it was Banjo, and they showed the Jiggy fly across the ground, and then it was Banjo because they're not going to fake you out by showing Banjo and then having Duck Hunt come in.
Right.
You're just not going to do it because the precedent's already there with King K. Rool. And basically,
awesome.
and the last real thing for this trailer was when Banjo gets revealed, both Donkey Kong, Diddy, and King K. Rool are really happy and they're cheering him on.
Yeah,
because they're from the same company.
They're from the same, and that's why he said it was Yooka-Laylee is raring to go, which I thought was, and I honestly forgot that Donkey Kong was made by Rare, But
Mhm.
I was like, what a great way, just in the what the fuck? Banjo
Ukulele is
Kazooie.
not banjo.
I know, I keep saying fucking ukulele. Banjo Kazooie. I was like, when his announcement was is raring to go, I was like, that's a really cool homage to do. Like, what a great way to announce them, like, hey, we know you're from Rare. It's really cool that we get to put you in the game. And I just thought like raring to go was like the perfect thing to say for his announcement because it's just perfect for him. Because he's, I think everybody's raring to have fucking Banjo in. And
Not
it looks
everybody.
cool. And then they showed a little bit of his gameplay, and it looks kind of cool. I'm excited. To see it.
And this is kind of unrelated, but my favorite part about Banjo getting in has nothing to do with Banjo actually getting into the game. It has to do with the whole Banjo versus Steve war that's been going on V for the past like year.
Jesus Christ, really? Is there actually a war going on?
Oh, you should have seen V the day Banjo got revealed. There was this constant Banjo versus Steve posting, and they were posting like Steve Wojaks. They were in tears.
Just crying, fucking Steve Wojak. That's fucking awesome.
Because the entire theory was like, if a Microsoft character is getting in, it's only going to be one. So the fact that Banjo got in, that means Steve is not getting in, even though he's still totally good.
Yeah, but I would say Banjo is still a Rare character.
Yeah,
it's like, yes, Rare is owned by Microsoft, but I think the identity is still. It's not that he's a Microsoft character; he's a Rare character.
Yeah, and I agree.
And I think it would be fucking hilarious if Steve was in Smash. I think it would be absolutely fucking hilarious.
He's my most wanted character at this point.
Well, I mean, you got everyone else you wanted. So
I got literally everybody else.
So he's like literally your third most wanted character.
I'm fine. Like if Steve doesn't get in, it's no skin off my back. Like
my number one most wanted character still isn't in. So dude, how long are they going to support Ultimate? Because they just announced a new character, so at least one more year, right?
This DLC pack is supposed to go to the end of the year. So by the end of the year, we should know the 5 characters. They haven't announced.
There's 5 more? 4
more.
No.
So
there's 4
They announced
more?
a DLC pack with 5 characters. We've already gotten 3.
Joker.
With Joker, Dragon Quest, and Banjo.
Joker, Dragon Quest, and Banjo.
So we still have 2 more. So theoretically, it could
Steve and Travis.
Steve and Travis, which would be like
shit. I would literally not eat for a week so that I could get a fucking Switch. All right, like not even fucking joking.
Don't use gas, just run everywhere.
Yeah, fucking run on the amount of hype that's fueling my body. Yeah, dude, really. So it's okay. So that means that they're going to support this game for a little while longer, and I don't think, honestly, they're not going to make another one, right? There's no way. They're just going
to... They might.
What, Ultimate 2?
People think at this point, if they're going to make another one, it's going to be like a rehaul. So, like, cut half the cast, but make it really good. That type of thing. But
okay. Then let's talk about that real quick. I mean, we can stop right now if you want, because we covered E3. But I kind of want to talk about that whole revamp, cut the cast thing.
Well, just keep it in. Fuck it.
So, who...
Let me look up the cast.
Look up the cast. I would cut just about every single Fire Emblem character because they're useless and they're taking up space. I would keep every single new character from Ultimate. I would keep Snake. I would get Luigi if it would get Travis in.
Oh, let me just send you the whole cast list. So you can see it.
There's like 80 fucking characters.
Yeah, 73 at this point.
All right, let me see here. Super Smash.
So you just want to go in order 1 through 73 and just talk about it.
Yeah, we'll just say cut or keep.
All right.
Number 1, Mario, cut. Donkey Kong, cut. Link, cut. Samus, cut. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, keep. Samus, keep. Dark Samus. What's Dark Samus's gameplay like?
Oh, so you'll see 04 then 04E. That means Dark Samus is an exact clone of Samus.
Okay. Needs to go. Yoshi, keep. Kirby, keep. Fox, keep. Obviously. Pikachu,
keep.
I would say manipulate Pikachu into being Pokemon Trainer, but have Pokemon Trainer have all 4 starters all at once. Pikachu,
Oh, okay.
Bulbasaur, whatever. You know the 3.
That's
Squirtle
interesting. I
and
didn't think of that.
Charmander. Have Pokemon Trainer have all 4. Don't make Pikachu its own character. Then Pokemon Trainer basically gets to stay. Luigi, get rid of him.
Dude. No,
Really?
Luigi's fine.
Okay.
He's different enough at this point where
All
he's a
All right,
perfectly
we'll keep
viable
Luigi.
character.
You know better. Ness, keep. Falcon, give him an
Definitely
upgrade.
keep.
Put him to the top. I don't know. Make 2 of them. Put a second Captain Falcon in. Jigglypuff, delete.
Really?
I don't give a
Why?
shit about Jigglypuff. There needs to be, okay, like Pichu, gone. So, like, that's what I'm saying, right? Is like,
You want to cut the fat from the Pokemon?
cut the
franchise?
fat from Pokemon.
There's some more Pokemon down the line.
Yeah, I'm about
think
to look at them. We're gonna cut them. Peach,
Jigglypuff cut for now.
Peach, keep. Daisy, what's that E? Does that mean she's the same as Peach?
Yep.
Cut. Bowser, keep. Climbers, keep. Sheik, didn't Sheik and Zelda used to transform into each other?
Yeah, they're different characters now.
Go back to the transforming.
Okay. I
Dr.
agree.
Mario, cut. Pichu, cut. Falco, how different is he from Fox?
He's slightly different. I would
Cut
get rid
him.
of him.
He's
Yeah.
gone. Marth,
Keep Marth.
keep Marth. Or do you want Roy?
Marth's more important. Marth is the mascot of Fire Emblem at this point.
All right. Keep Marth. Cut Lucina. Young Link, gone. Ganon, keep. Mewtwo, keep. Roy, if he's different enough from Marth, keep him. If he's not, okay. Make an axe or spear character instead. Chrom,
agree.
delete. Game & Watch, keep. Meta Knight, keep. Pit, keep. Dark Pit, delete. Zero Suit Samus, delete. Just let Samus turn into Zero Suit Samus. Wario, keep. Snake, keep. Add Big Boss in. I'll take 2 Metal Gear reps. Ike, delete. Pokemon Trainer, already talked about it.
Ike should be the axe character.
Okay, Ike, axe character. Roy, spear character. Marth, stays Marth. Pokemon Trainer should have Pikachu included, and that should be what Pokemon Trainer is. Diddy Kong, what do you think? Good enough?
He's good.
All right, keep.
That puts Donkey Kong at 3 representatives, which
All
I
right.
think is perfect.
Okay. Lucas,
Cut.
get rid of him. Sonic, keep. Add in Shadow with the guns. With the guns.
With the guns.
I want the guns. Okay. I think Shadow the Hedgehog was a fine game, and I think that Sonic should get a second rep. Does he have more than 1 rep? No, it's just Sonic, isn't it?
Just Sonic. Yep.
Add in Shadow. King Dedede, keep. Olimar, keep. Lucario, delete.
Cut. Yeah.
Rob,
I can go
I
both ways.
don't care about Rob. I feel like he's unique enough to keep and odd enough that we should keep him.
Yeah. I'm
Toon
indifferent.
Link.
So
Toon Link, is he different enough from Link?
I'd say so, yeah.
Keep then, because I really want to play his game. Wolf, keep, because he's
Really?
he is sort of the enemy of Fox. I would say keep Wolf, but we should
Okay.
delete Falco.
Oh,
Villager, definitely keep. Mega Man, keep. Wii Fit Trainer, obviously keep. Rosalina, because it's stupid.
Okay.
It's so stupid. We should. Wii Fit Trainer deserves to be in there. Rosalina and Luna, I don't care either way.
I'd say cut.
Get rid of them then. Fuck them.
No.
Little Mac, keep. Greninja, cut. Mii Fighter, definitely keep. I think that is just, I want to play as me. Keep it in. Palutena?
Pit's like mommy, basically.
Cut. Deleted. Pac-Man, obviously keep. Robin, gone. Shulk, keep. Bowser Jr., how different is he?
He's completely unique.
Keep. Duck Hunt, keep. Ryu, keep. Ken, keep. because you should be able to play as Ryu and Ken, but it should just be a skin and a name change. It shouldn't be a character on the roster. So,
Ken has a few different moves too. And
you know what? Because he's kick-based.
He has a completely different play
He
style.
is kick-based.
Yeah. I mean, from Ryu.
Keep Ken. Ryu and Ken deserve to be in. Keep them. Cloud, keep, and I would say even add fucking one more Final Fantasy character. Corinne.
Tidus.
Yeet. Yes. Or our boy fucking Better Dead Than All Bad.
Oh, Waka.
Corinne, cut. Bayonetta, keep. Inkling, keep. Ridley, keep. Simon, keep. Richter, cut. King K, keep. Isabel, what's she like?
Villager clone with a couple different moves.
Cut. And Incineroar, cut. Make fucking Travis the wrestling character. So we literally trimmed the fat on half of this shit.
If we're saying like, reduce cast by like half, you only cut like 15 characters from 70 right there.
But still, that's better. That means you're playing as unique characters who don't have clones. There's less fat, right? Fat still makes things taste good. So it's okay to keep a little bit of fat. But, we should definitely add Shadow in. We should definitely, we made some adjustments. We made, Pikachu added into Pokemon Trainer. We made...
Ike replaced with an axe user.
Yeah, we made Ike replaced with an axe user, and then we made one of the other ones replaced with a spear user, or someone on horseback would be cool. I think... FF deserves a second rep, possibly like Tidus or Waka or someone from... Dude, I would love to see fucking Leon S. Kennedy in this fucking game. That would be wild as shit because it started out as a fucking GameCube game. That'd be a wild ride. I think there should be one Link. I think Young Link should get deleted. I think the amount of... And that would make what? That's still 5 fucking Zelda reps. I mean, that's a lot of reps for them.
If you combine Sheik and Zelda, that's 4, I believe.
Yeah, so that would be Link, Ganon, combined Sheik and
Zelda only has 3 characters anyway. So...
Yeah, so we should just keep those 3 characters and then Toon Link if he's different enough. If not, I would honestly say just fucking... Honestly, we're cutting Toon Link. He's gone.
Yeah.
King Dedede, obviously keep. Meta Knight, obviously keep. Zero Suit Samus and Samus should be the same character. It should just be an ability where you turn into Zero Suit as a way to, switch up on your opponents. Daisy, yeah, she's gone. Pichu, gone. Yeah, definitely cut all the fat on the Pokemon characters. There's too many of them. Yeah, I mean that's like well, we got to keep all the new characters, but seriously, there are so many goddamn swords I'm seeing on this list of Fire Emblem characters.
It's like 7.
More than half need to be gone or changed. Fox obviously is a classic, and he's should definitely be in, and he should at least have his arch nemesis Wolf. But every
That's
other
what I
character...
feel like every series should have the villain at least. That's why I wanted a King K. Rool in really bad.
Or just one more character, right? If the main character, have one more character. Like Ness, what's the enemy of fucking, that game? It's not in this game. So
Evil itself.
Yeah, so he gets 1 second rep, which is Lucas. So I think Sonic is all alone and needs Shadow, or Knuckles would be cool too. Fuck, that would be sick.
And I believe in Project M they added Knuckles in, but I'm not too sure about that.
Dynamite. I think we should do one more weird character, like Wii Fit Trainer, something really dumb, like Red Steel 2 or something, something really weird. Yeah. Yeah, well, you're laughing.
You want another character in, so you suggest a sword character?
He has guns, though, too.
Oh.
He's a sword gun character. Rosalina and Luna, cut him. Yeah. Cloud is cool, and I think that Squall would be too close to him, so I would say Waka. If we're going to get another Final Fantasy fucking rep, it should be Waka. That would
Not
be
even not even the main character of his
No.
game he's getting in.
no, dude. But how lit would it be if Waka was in the game?
Just hurling blitz balls at
Blitzballs
people.
all over the goddamn place. Oh, he'd be like more of like a technical fighter because you have to like aim where you're throwing your balls and shit, or he like
God.
basically like
You
throws
just throw
it.
the ball off the stage. And
Yeah, he throws it. He either throws it off the stage and you have to wait for it to go off the stage and then it respawns in your hand, or it will hit an enemy and then it come immediately back to you.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's fucking gameplay, dude. We just made a video game character.
We made a whole character.
We
just
just
right
made, a character. His fucking smash ball would be his slots, obviously, elemental slots or something.
And you have to get the slots correct, or you just fuck it up and nothing happens.
Yeah, or he just throws balls at people and it just does like a little bit of damage. Yeah. Dude, yeah, cut all these goddamn stupid Pokemon characters. Just get rid of them. There's no point in having them. Just cut them. Yeah, and then you really just have like, there should be one more Captain Falcon character also.
Yeah, people were suggesting you add in Black Shadow, who's the main villain of Captain Falcon's games.
Mm-hmm.
At least he was in GX, and then
Yeah.
you give him Ganondorf's moveset, and then you revamp Ganondorf into like something else.
Cool. That sounds cool. I do that. Yeah, that sounds great.
Because Ganondorf's basically Captain Falcon's clone anyway, but he's slower, so you just make Black Shadow the slow Falcon.
The slow Falcon, but more powerful Falcon, and then you revamp Ganondorf. That'd be cool. I'd be into that. Yeah, there should not be 2 Samuses or 3 Samuses. There should be Samus and Zero Suit, and those should be combined. Pokemon Trainer and Pikachu should be combined. Get rid of the extra fucking fat on the Zelda characters. Add 1 more Final Fantasy rep. Keep Ryu and Ken because they're just like, or get rid of Ken and add Chun-Li or something, or add Bison, which would be fucking lit. I would do that for sure. Belmont definitely deserves to be in. I would say even add 1 more fucking Castlevania rep.
There is.
Where? Well, Richter, but he's a clone.
Oh, you add like a different moveset, Castlevania.
Yeah, like add the vampire. Add fucking Alucard
Fucking
or something.
Dracula.
Yeah, add fucking Dracula. That'd be fucking awesome. Honestly, yeah, that is what the it should be. Boom. We just fixed it. We just fixed. Oh, we didn't go into the DLC characters. Piranha Plant. Cut. Hero.
Cut.
Oof, brutal. Cut. Well, if we look at it now, at our fixed one, the only sword character is Marth and Cloud.
Marth, Cloud,
And Link.
Link.
That's
And
only 3.
Shulk.
Oh, and Shulk. That's 4. Okay, but there's like 9 now. 10. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll cut Hero. Gone. Keep Joker because he seems lit, and it's so stupid that he's even in the game. Banjo-Kazooie, obviously keep. Piranha Plant, definitely cut. That's
And,
the stupidest fucking addition. Are you shitting me? Like the fact that that's in the game. The fact that Dr. Mario is in the game. Like,
Oh, I like Dr. Mario.
he's cut in my perfect world. Mewtwo is in. Chrom is fucking gone. Game &
Travis
Watch.
stays in. Steve stays in.
Yeah, Travis and Steve are in. Yeah, that's a good list. All right. Well, that was E3 and some talk about the fucking Smash roster for 20 minutes. Either
Basically,
way,
yeah.
Mike, I really appreciate you being on. This was great. Hopefully we can get you for some more episodes. I'm glad that you got to have a little vacation and not fucking play anything. I'm working on that top secret game. And
Ooh, how
I hope
far
to-
are you?
Not far.
Oh, all right.
But I'm having a good time. So thanks for being on. Anyone who made it to the end, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being a part of Level Die. Please like the video, subscribe to the fucking channel because I come out with shit every week, and it's a good time with new guests every week, typically someone new. We talk about movies and games. Just want people to listen. That's all. But I'm gonna keep doing this show as long as one person listens. So if you don't want to listen, that's cool, man. Because I know there's one person out there that is, and I'm doing it for them. So thank you
How
for
sweet.
listening. Yeah, it's not you either. So thank you for
Wow.
listening. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Thank you for being a part of Level Die. Simply Be Despair. And Mike, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
All right. We're